I'm sure I videoed this before, but I just think it's funny that in front of this one house on the street, this is the only house on the street that has sidewalk. So I'm gonna walk on the sidewalk for one house and then go back out into the street. There we go. Merry Christmas to that nice guy I talked to once, even though we don't agree on voting. Super nice guy that has lived there for a long time in his parents' old house. Merry Christmas, y'all. I mean, it's below 50, it's not that cold. And I threw in the rain jacket, mostly just for wind protection to help keep me warm. But the hat I grabbed out of our hat bin, I believe is sized for a child. It is squeezing my skull, but that's better than having a cold skull. I'm approaching this corner, and even in the daytime, it's so impressive that you have to see, and I've shown it before, the massive, almost as tall as the house near me. I've started raking, but it's hard to hear because of the vacuuming going on next door. And yeah, he believes me shit over in our yard. Oh well, I'll forget it. It's Christmas Eve. Unfortunately, we're filling up from a lead perspective. But Mickey and Minnie are still here. The lost ornament that's been hanging on the fence. I'm running out of room. Just bumping down this bumpy road. Of course, it is a main drive here in my part of town. So it's Christmas Eve. Merry happy. I'm on my way to the caroling that we do at the Cincinnati Country Club from 5:30 to 7:30, and then I will go from there to church in plenty of time, actually. We're supposed to be there at 8 because we start singing in the sanctuary at 8:30, and the service itself starts at 9. So yeah, there's the plan. Merry happy Christmas Eve. I spent the entire afternoon in the backyard raking and moving leaves, and it doesn't look like I got a lot accomplished because there were a lot of leaves. So that's what was going on. After work, I worked until about 1, and then signed off for the holiday. Woohoo! I'm hoping the light when I get to the gig, so we can see each other. It is 5:02, and we're approaching sunset. Woo! All right, caroling is finished. 7:38. I have 22 minutes to drive. 3 minutes away to get to church. So that was fun. It was straight, nonstop singing. This place is jumping, and it always is on Christmas Eve, but that was good. And did we get to every single table in the place? No, we did not. That is also okay. So, Merry Christmas Eve. I got a text from my brother inviting us over around 1 o'clock tomorrow because our 2 older siblings are both at this stage of their life single, and so they're gonna go over and who knows, I don't know that we'll be able to because we have some plans later on with my wife's family. But it was good to see people that I haven't seen in a while, and some people I only see once a year, but it's always fun. And one, just a lovely young lady who was so excited because we've been singing since she was a child, and it's part of their tradition. And I told her, well, it's part of mine too. All right, Merry Christmas. That's pretty good. Again, the phone shows it as much brighter. My headlights are much brighter than they actually are. I love the colored lights. And the white lights are good too. White lights. I was wrong. It wasn't 3 minutes. It was 6 minutes.
the next day.
All right, leaving that house to head to the in-laws to pick up my wife, who dropped my in-laws home and actually helped get them out of their car, I'm sure. So that was Merry Christmas with that side of the family. I don't know if you can see me at all, but yeah, Merry Christmas. That's kind of fun. Not a lot of Christmas lights on this street, as it turns out, by the way, as I'm gonna shoot a little Christmas light video. I hope you made your Christmas what you wanted your Christmas to be. We will be on the road in the morning, heading down south with my daughter and her husband to enjoy some Floridian weather and some time at Disney World for the wedding anniversary. So, not theirs, ours. I guess it's their engagement anniversary, our wedding anniversary, so that's kind of cute. All right, so off in the distance, about the same height we are, there is that, it's a lit tree, and I have no idea where that actually is, but it's cool. You can barely see it because of the water. By the way, there's this house that they built back here that we've been looking at, and it's massive, man. You can't even see it. Shoot, okay, this is cool. They've got this whole, like, they did a big chunk of their driveway, and then they got this pond, so they also lit the dock, and then the part of the house over there is lit through the trees. I hope you saw some of that. Garbage is out. Had a lovely chat with my neighbor because he was taking his garbage out on this Christmas night. They got their Snoopy and their candy canes. I got our snowflakes out. And that is a wrap on Christmas night. Merry Christmas and a joyeux Noël.